Welcome to the OtherWise Guyz right now. It's your boy Cooley Shakur.
This is K-Life.
Right now we here with my boy Snapp.
What you say, man? Snapp, man. OYG on G shit. You already know I'm with my dog Cooley. With my dog, man. We, you know what I'm saying? In this bit, you know what I'm saying? Been a long time coming, my nigga, but we here. You feel me? So we here just talk some shit and just let everybody know what's going on with this shit.
Hell yeah, man. So we gonna start off with how long you been rapping?
Shit, bro. Honestly, nigga been rapping my whole motherfucking life, bro. Like, for real, I know a lot of niggas say that shit. Like, bro, I been rapping, you know what I'm saying, since I was legit. No, literally. Like, for Christmas, nigga ain't want no shoe, clothes. Nigga wanted drum sets. Yeah. Nigga wanted, you know what I'm saying, microphones. I used to have the little Fisher Price, damn, what that shit is, the little Fisher Price, little shit, the colorful Fisher Price shit.
Yeah. We
used to put the tapes in the bitch, but some of the we ain't had the tapes that you can like record on, so a bit had to put a tissue in the top of it just to hit the record and record the niggas, you know what I'm saying, so rapping and shit like that.
So you been making mixtapes?
Been on that shit, first love type shit, you know what I'm saying, so that shit just been in a nigga, you know what I'm saying,
so was your first album the God Given One?
God Given? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the first one?
First one in the shit, and like I say, nigga been rapping for a minute, but you know what I'm saying, I was been supposed to put it out, but a lot of shit happened up before that time and shit, so you know what I'm saying, Long Little Baby, you know what I'm saying, my dog, you know what I'm saying, he passed away, and after he passed, that shit just kind of like put that battery in my back to finish it, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, that shit came out good, I got a good response, you know what I'm saying, but the shit was just, I felt like it was something I had to do, you know what I'm saying, it was, back then, it was fun, but when I dropped that shit, it felt like a job, it felt like something I had to do, something I had to put out, you know what I'm saying, so that was my first one, you know what I'm saying, I put everything into that bit, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So when you started this rap thing, right, what made you have your name as Snapp? What started Snapp?
Man, this shit crazy. Nigga done had so many rap names, especially when you a jit growing up. You done had, nigga done had Young Flow, motherfucking, all type of shit. But my dogs used to always be like, a nigga always had a temper, bro. I get that shit from my dad, bro. My brother the same way, type shit. But it's like, nigga always like, bro, you always snapping it. And our music shit, nigga always, you know what I'm saying, bro, you be snapping.
Yeah.
So a nigga I used to be Snapper with the A on the end, but that shit just sound corny as fuck.
So I'm glad
like,
you dropped that.
I'm like Snapper. I'm like, damn, Snapper. I don't know, that shit little. So I'm like, I ain't want no Lil, I ain't want no Young, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, goddamn, let me take the A off that bitch. Snap, that bitch. Don't nobody got that name and it's something different, you know what I'm saying? And it still relate to what a nigga got going on. So I just took that shit and ran with it, and you know what I'm saying, that shit just hit, you know what I'm saying, it stick. So I just stuck with it. Yeah.
So where you originally from?
Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised, you know what I'm saying, Smyrna Street, grew up, you know what I'm saying, on Royale, right there on Pawndale. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, my mama side, they from Pearl. Nigga stayed on Pearl and shit like that. Niggas really stayed every side of town in Jacksonville, so I'm a Duval nigga to the heart, you know what I'm saying? So grew up on the north side, moved from the north side in like 99, moved to the west, you know what I'm saying? Then shit, I went to middle school, like I went to UC, I went to University Christian 5th, 6th, and 7th. Left that bitch, went to Twin Lakes, went to the south side. Yeah. Then nigga went to Warsaw.
You can't give everybody all that shit, cause a lot of people who not from Duval, they gonna be like, they gonna be looking up schools and shit. We don't want to do all that shit. What so you say, let's back it up a little. So bam, you started rapping. You said at one point it was fun.
Yeah.
So what happened to make it turn to like some serious shit?
I mean, this shit was fun. Like, when you doing music, you supposed to have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make your best music. You know what I'm saying? When you go in the studio and you know what I'm saying, you got your partner with you, and, you know what I'm saying, everybody feeding off each other and shit like that. It's fun. That's how you make the best music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it got to the part, to me, where it felt like a job after my partner, you know what I'm saying, passed and shit. So, cause bro was with me 24/7, you know what I'm saying, in the studio. He was with me. You know what I'm saying? The only nigga with me, he used to make the beats, but he used to rap too, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, after he, you know what I'm saying, passed, it was like a void in the nigga life. So it was like, bro, I gotta keep this shit going for bro. So it's like, shit, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do this. And I been had the music to drop the shit. Yeah. But it's like, when bro passed, I'm like, bro, I gotta do it. I gotta keep bro legacy on. I gotta keep that OYG shit alive, cause who else gonna do it?
So how you started OYG?
Man, shit, I got down to Temple 2012. Met Ivan. I met Ivan from my cousin Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and we just clicked like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember when I first got down there, we were about to go to the club and shit. And I met bro from Mike. So bro like, damn bro, where you going? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I'm going to club down here. He was like, bro, whatever you need, my nigga. I just met this nigga. He like, bro, whatever you need, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up on you. You got a problem with this nigga, I'm there.
Yeah.
So he treated the nigga like family, just off rip. And then our nigga got cool with his people, and his people got cool with my people, and we just got, you know what I'm saying, super cool like that. And that shit just started like that. And he the glue to everybody that's in OYG, because other niggas that's in OYG I met from him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he kind of brought everybody together.
Gotcha.
So that's when bro passed, the shit was kind of hard because everybody was kind of divided and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, he started the shit, putting everybody together. So
What OYG stand for?
Original Young Gangster. I would stand for Original Young Gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
So when you did God Given 2, was it fun? Where you was at on that one?
Hell yo, I just dropped that on his birthday. His birthday April 24th. I just dropped that. I took a little time off after I dropped God Given because I was still trying to find myself after that shit, and I was like, I wanted to get back, like I told you, when the music was fun. You know what I'm saying? And God Given 2, when you listen to it, it sounded like I had a lot of fun on that. I had more fun. I kind of, not saying got out my element, but I feel like God Given was a little darker. God Given 2, because it was a time in my life where I was trying to find myself, battling them demons and shit. But God Given 2, you know what I'm saying? I just locked in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And got down shit that was just going on. I just talked about shit, that issues that need to be talked about, I talked about, you know what I'm saying? And I was a little bit more sensitive to the, you know what I'm saying, the females on this. I got a lot for them on this, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot from real niggas, of course. I always got that motivation and shit too.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, it's a lot of upbeat shit that club bangers, you know what I'm saying? Shit that motherfuckers gonna rock out too. So
what made you realize like this is what you really want to do though?
Shit, bro. Like I say, it's like when you say like what I want to do, like music, rapping. Like nigga been doing it my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I used to, like, it's crazy. I'm in an interview, you know what I'm saying, with y'all and shit right now. But when I was a jit, nigga used to be in the mirror practicing interviews and shit, real shit. Like how I'm gonna approach, cause I used to look at a lot of interviews growing up and shit. Like damn, this nigga, like a lot of niggas, this nigga seen media train. He just saying shit just to say it. But it's like I used to be in the mirror like damn, I'm gonna say this or I'm gonna act like this, or I ain't gonna do that type shit. It's kind of like I wanted to study the ins and outs of the shit on how to, you know what I'm saying, how to like transition into the shit, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So it's just something that always been in a nigga. Like my grandma, my daddy, my mama, all of them can tell you like this nigga want to do this my whole life.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? This something that just been in me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's my bad. So what's next after the? I mean, what's the next single that you got coming off of God Given 2?
Right now I'm about to lock in and push that Stripes. You know what I'm saying? It's featuring my dog Scooter. He from Temple. He a singer, bro. He's one of the hardest young niggas like that's, you know what I'm saying, with this singing. And it's hard to come across a lot of rappers and artists. You know, it's hard to come across a nigga that can sing like like a dude or a female who can sing like real good. You know what I'm saying? And bro can blow, you know what I'm saying? And I just like kind of took him under my wing and just, you know, like just let him know like, hey, like how this shit go. And sometimes I write the shit for him, I have him singing, he just put that little extra twang on that bit, and that bit be stupid. So I'm about to drop Stripes. It's featuring my dog Scooter, and I just put a little artwork out, and I'm gonna probably shoot a visual for it coming up. So and I'm gonna probably I'm thinking about doing a little mini movie. I wasn't gonna really tell nobody that shit, but I was gonna do like a little mini you know what I'm saying, mini film before the single and shit like that. So, you know,
what it look? You can tell us more insight on what the film gonna be, the short film gonna be?
It's on the name of the song Stripes, and it's my favorite personally, my favorite off the whole tape, because you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much saying like, if you look at the artwork, it's 3 stripes, and it's pictures and all the stripes like from when I was a jit up until now, like all the shit that done happened from me, you know what I'm saying, being a jit up until the point I'm at now where I'm trying to go. And it's pretty much like the hook go like, I've been grinding all my life, you know what I'm saying, doing wrong, trying to make shit right. I'm like, these niggas trying to take my life, and it's but in these streets I done earned my stripes, you know what I'm saying. But throughout the verse I'm talking about just everything that done happened throughout a nigga life, and how a nigga been at this music shit for so long, like a nigga been really at this shit like all my life, you know what I'm saying. So something gotta shape, God willing, you know what I'm saying. I'm just 10-toed with this shit pretty much.
Gotcha. So after this album here, what some of the other artists you want to work with?
Like, what you mean, from the city or
from Duval all over?
From the Duval. I'm locked in with a couple niggas. Long Lil Jug, man. I'm a nigga, man. He that was my nigga who I was really locked in with the music shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, he passed, but you know, brother legacy still living on. You know what I'm saying? But said I fuck with Lil City, you know what I'm saying? I like Lil Bro, he got a different little style, and it's a lot of young niggas that kind of sound the same these days. You know what I'm saying? So I love when niggas got their own individuality, you know what I'm saying? And they you know, they stay in their own lane, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't even gotta be talking about no street shit, but as long as you staying true to who you is and it's a good music, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but salute you, you know what I'm saying? So I fought with bro, you know what I'm saying? Who D-Lo, I like D-Lo. He got a different look, you know what I'm saying, style too. I like the way, you know what I'm saying, bro be coming. D-Lo, shit, fuck with Trap, you know what I'm saying? I talk about Trap all the time because shit, when we was in high school and shit, one thing I used to say all the time, like, bro, being consistent. You know what I'm saying, bro, like, goddamn, you know, been at this shit, you know what I'm saying, just like a nigga been at this shit, and bro, like, used to put out mixtapes every other month, you know what I'm saying, and that's how you gotta be, and bro stuck to her guns and stayed true to itself, and I can't do nothing but salute that shit, so, you know, but I be big on singles, bro. When I be, you know what I'm saying, want to do features, I be want to do feature with like
a singer.
Like I say, with a nigga,
you on the
feel me?
Ja Rule and
something like that, you know, something like that. But I always say when a nigga like get what I'm trying to get, I want to feature with Janae Cole, man. I want some gangster.
Big Sean already got her though.
Huh?
Big Sean already got her.
Man, I don't want to.
I know
you know, niggas just want to like do some magic with her. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. I think that shit'll be dope. Yeah. Some little different shit.
So what you gonna stay independent or you wanna take the sound route?
Man, it that bad, right? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga like, you know, that independent shit be the way to go too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can maneuver how you want to. I be seeing a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? I was on Instagram and I seen a couple artists like, damn, I wanna do this. I want to do that, you know what I'm saying, but I can't cause my label holding my album, my label holding this. I'm like, damn, you can't even put out your own motherfucking music. Yeah. So like that's the independent shit be straight.
Like they Lil Man and the nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like so.
But you gotta think they got a lot of different artists that they gotta drop too. So they probably like, well, you next and then you know what I'm saying? So they gotta play that type shit.
Got a nigga lined up.
They all promoting all that shit and it kind of go in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So. You say you.
So where you trying to head at next with the music thing? Man, is you trying to branch off into other different businesses?
Yo, like we trying to like with the music, we trying to get the OYG, you know what I'm saying, clothing, you know what I'm saying, line together, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. We get a lot of people that like, you know what I'm saying, that be talking about reaching out to us about getting shirts, getting fits, you know what I'm saying, getting like the attire and shit like that. So that's like the next thing we gonna do.
Man, what happened to like I remember hearing a couple like the OYG mixtape when you were like you say all the different OYG artists on there, and it was a whole bunch of different artists, even Baby, on there rapping and just snapping on different songs. That's when I first heard you on there. So like, do you plan on bringing that back or like even with like producers you fuck with, like putting them on and putting like an OYG mixtape out or something like that?
The roster motherfucking is loaded right now. Like Ben Rose say, that be fully loaded. We got a lot of shit going on. I put my little niggas over a lot of niggas, like for real. Any nigga, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Buck Weezy, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying you coming out with, you gonna work on that too, or like
yeah. We got, cause the crazy part about it, we still working. Even though I be working, my niggas that be behind me, they be working too.
What producers you mess with? Like what producers you got? Let's say what's your top 5 producers that you mess with on the album?
Of course, my dog Ben. You know what I'm saying? Ben. You know what I'm saying? OYG on G Ben. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow him on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If y'all know me, y'all know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So him, Drawing Dummy got a lot of songs on my mixtape. Drawing Dummy. And it's a new dude. I don't know if a lot of people know him, but his name Bandit Loose. Like Luce. He make a lot of good little beats, and he actually made the first song on God Give It To, that Trust the Process, with the guitars and little shit. I be trying to go for little different beats. The trap beats be straight, but sometimes a nigga be wanting to branch out and get some little different sounds. Like I'm from the South for real. Sometimes a nigga want a New York beat, you know what I'm saying, and still rap like I'm a nigga from the South, but I'm a make that shit in the mind, you know what I'm saying? So little shit like that.
Hell yeah.
So,
Shout out to Bean, by the way.
Shout out my
producer.
nigga, man.
That
Country
was-
nigga.
He stay on that IG trying to post videos
Wow.
of him making beats and shit. What made you what's the story behind Joe? Like what happened when you reached out to him and like tell us that story, like you say you really fuck with him. So give us that story.
That my nigga Joe like a family friend. Like his daddy, you know what I'm saying, his people, you know what I'm saying, cool with my people type shit, you know what I'm saying? And so that's how we got kinda cool, and I always been a fan of music. So like to be honest, like I'm gonna keep shit G. When the first song I met on Joe, we did together with F.A.N.
Yeah.
And I said you going on YouTube, that video on there. I paid Joe for a feature. My first song, and nigga, I respect the check. Like, bro, already had some shit going on, and I was trying to get there. So, bro ain't like gave me no crazy number, but he fucked with me, like family wise, and we did that. And after that, it was just love. We just made music, wasn't no nothing attached. It was just like we fucked with each other, and we had a understanding. You know what I'm saying? So we made music, and bro used to be locked in there, yo. And bro had his own little style, and bro like was serious about what he had going on. And I'm the same way when I'm in the studio. I don't got no time for all that. Just lollygagging, just chilling, and you know what I'm saying, and smoking. Like nigga, we can have a vibe session to do that. But while we in the studio, we gotta work. You know
One thing about him, he knew about that marketing too, though, because he was on that bit hard. He told me about a lot of that.
I always heard he was a workaholic.
That nigga work. He really show you like, bro, like this how this shit supposed to be did. Like a nigga learned a lot of shit from bro, even when it come to performing. Like bro, I used to be talking to the nigga shit. He be like, Snapp, bro, you performing. Not saying you ain't doing it, but I want to make sure when you performing, you look every motherfucking body in their eye, bro. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, demand your respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Demand your respect. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You done came a long way. You done got this shit from the mud. So everybody who out here, they here to see you. Someone might not be, but you know what I'm saying? While you up here, demand your respect, bro, and just put your lock on this shit. And bro told me that, and ever since then, I be, you know what I'm saying, on that shit. So yeah, bro told me a lot, bro. Nigga, you know what I'm saying, long live that boy Joe, man. Real nigga, man.
Hell yeah.
Real shit.
Shit, we can cut it there unless you got more to say. You got more to put out there. You know, we go in over here.
Man, I already know, man. I appreciate y'all for having a nigga, man. OYG on G shit. Everybody make sure y'all go get that God Given 2. It's on my mixtapes right now. It's on shit. It's on all distribution sites online. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, shit. That bitch everywhere.
Give me Instagram.
Instagram, Snapp, SNAPP_OYG. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Snapp OYG. Facebook, Snapp OYG. You know what I'm saying? Just look my nigga everywhere, man. And you know, a nigga just hungry. Nigga still grinding, like I said, on Skype, man. And you know what I'm saying? Lord willing, like I say, the shit God given. Nigga don't want no credit for the shit that's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga got faith in the process. I'm a trust the process, but you know what I'm saying? With you know what I'm saying, the help of my team and everybody, the shit just gonna come together. You know what I'm saying?
So what wisdom do you have to share to anybody who trying to get in the industry?
I just say, bro, just stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like with this, how shit going now, this social media shit like fucking a lot of, you know what I'm saying, shit up. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, be looking at what another nigga got going on. It's like just because it worked for them, why it ain't working for me? You know what I'm saying? I always believed in what God I got for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay true to yourself, you know what I'm saying, and keep your head down and your 10 toes down and just keep going forward, bro. And as long as you stand true to yourself and you got good quality and you got shit to talk about and you got you know what I'm saying, a foundation, you can't lose, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel, cause I grew up around a lot of old heads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they taught a nigga the game, so it's like that shit just been in a nigga. So when I talk my music, it kind of come off like, not saying like I'm preaching, but it come off like, you know what I'm saying, young nigga listen, young nigga do this, young nigga do that, young nigga pay attention, young nigga tighten up, you know what I'm saying? So that's how they taught me. So
Snapp, watch out, G, chill out, G, wake up, G, tighten up, G, be cool, G, don't lose, G, be smart, G, go hard, G, watch out, G, chill out, G, wake up, G, tighten up, G, be cool, G, don't lose, G, be smart, G, go hard, G. What the fuck hustling for. You wanna make it out them bricks, so you tryna go up that road. Don't crack gon' bang your ass and hit you with a year or more. But you ain't trippin', first offense, you play it how it go. Shit, that ain't life, just one day, you gon' want a wife. You got no hold, truth be told, they just want your sight. And you just lost to your little homeboys, bite to bite. And you ain't nothing but 16, just cheating, live life. You know wrong from right, you know right from wrong. Keep it circle tight.